Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up. Muted. Hello. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to J is for Justice. It is Monday, December the 4th. You guys have 20 shopping days left until Christmas. How about that? 20 shopping days. Hello, my lovelies. It's good to see you guys this morning. Welcome to Bodycam Monday. Bodycam Monday, we're going to be going over some funny body cams and some serious body cams. Just all body cams. Welcome, moderators. Thanks for being here. So, we're going to be looking at Jodi Franke. I knew I was going to say that. Jodi Hildebrant and Ruby Franke's friend, Pam Bodtcher. It's Bodtcher. So if I'm botching that, sorry, Bodtcher. But Pam Bodtcher, on the morning of August 30th, when Ruby Franke and Jodi Hildebrant were arrested. And this was the same day that Ruby's other child escaped from the house of Jodi Hildebrant. So we're going to watch her friend Pam Bodtcher. Y'all, this is some crazy-ish with Pam Bodtcher's husband and two of Ruby Franke's kids there. Put a 1 in chat if you've seen this body cam of Pam Bodtcher lying her botching ass off, because she lies. She's asked about their group connections and what she knows about it. And she plays dumb. She's like, yeah, it's kind of like she's really vague about explaining what it is. And then come to find out that she is actually on the website as a third person who works at Connections. So that right there put my antennas up, because I was like, something ain't right about this lady if she's going to lie. One-Eyed Flo coming in hot on this Monday morning. $20 super chat. Thank you, One-Eyed Flo. And One-Eyed Flo says, 1 week out of surgery. Whoop, whoop. Can we get some turkeys for that? Because One-Eyed Flo had hip replacement, and she is recovering like a champ after only 1 week. That's amazing. We love you, Flo. She says, I'm showering and cooking for myself and looking to drive by Friday. That is unheard of. So for you, Flo, you get some damn turkeys this morning, because that's amazing. And I'm glad you're doing so well. Turkey, turkey. I hope you guys could hear that loud and clear this morning. Wake up. So I got my Grady Judd shirt on, right? I'm sporting Grady Judd this morning. Wake up. So congratulations, Flo. That's amazing news. Surgeries are tough, especially hip replacement. Yeah, no excuse for these cockroaches. They're just like the ferreter. They're just less pointy. Ruby's a little pointy, but the ferreters are definitely pointy people. I love that description, whoever came up with that. So let's watch a little raise awareness and reduce the stigma. We're not going to do it that way. Hold on. We're going to watch a little clip about Jodi and Ruby really fast before we get into our body camera footage. And then I have some of yours that you guys picked in Discord to play some of those body cameras, because there is some funny ones. I mean, not really funny. It's someone's, demise, but their own choices, right? All right, let's get this pulled up. And this will just give you a little bit of background if you're not totally familiar with Ruby Franke. There's really not a whole lot to know other than she is a child abuser. And we're going to watch this clip that I put together. Here we go. Yes, we are. Here we go. Raise awareness and reduce. Okay, here we go. The arrest of Ruby Franke came after a distressing incident where one of her emaciated children, who had duct tape around their limbs, managed to escape and seek help from a neighbor. The neighbor promptly called 911 to initiate an investigation.
This is the 911 call,
into the situation. The child was hungry and thirsty, emphasizing the seriousness of the circumstances.
12x11, 12x4, if you can back on a child abuse. I repeat that a 12-year-old male showed up with tape around his legs, thirsty, asking for help, said he was afraid, asking for police. Deborah, he gave the name of Russell Franke, unknown date of birth, or he did give us a date of birth, but I'm not showing any Russells and Stillman. I'll keep looking into that. The RP said he left through the porch of the neighbor's house. Stand for break 12x11 and 17 to 1014. The male does have duct tape around each ankle. He's not telling the RP why, and said that there's sores around his wrists and ankles. He's becoming, or correction, the RP is becoming emotional regarding the child's health. I'm going to go ahead and have medical stage on this one. Said that he left from a neighbor's of Jodi Hildebrant in Ivan's 54-year-old female. Not sure if they're related. When asking the RP's parents info, he said his mom is Ruby Franke, unknown where she lives. 12x11, 12x17. I do have a Ruby Franke spelling with an E on the end of Franke address out of Springville. Only involvement was a traffic offense a couple of days ago. He's also saying that there's two of his sisters are back at the home as well.
Copy that.
The wounds on his leg are pretty good. 12x511, 314, medical is going to transport him. Said that his wounds are in need of immediate care.
Ruby Franke's rise to prominence as a mom-fluencer through her YouTube channel, 8 Passengers, was marked by documenting her life with her husband, Kevin, and their 6 children.
I might have to pull over. Okay, so as I'm driving, let me know where you were. What subscriber were you? Do you remember what number of subscriber you were? Were you in the first 100,000 subscribers? Were you in the first 100? That would be something. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to pull over. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, screenshot. Ah! How do I do a screenshot? All of a sudden I forgot. Oh my gosh, this is, oh, I missed it! I missed it! I missed it! I missed it!
They turn around.
Maybe my dad got it. Oh my gosh, did anyone get a screenshot of 1,000,000? It went from 999,995 and then it jumped to 1,000,000 like 10. It jumped. I missed it.
Since Sherry has spoken out about all of her struggles with all of this that her mother has done, along with Jodi Hildebrant, of course, I want to show you some of the videos that I found on Sherry's own vlog that give people in a big family. Ruby is sitting here complaining about how the fight
Upset, and I have to literally drag her and get her dressed. And she's old enough to do that herself. And she missed preschool. She slept in and she woke up and she's like, I'm ready to go to preschool. I said, you know what? Preschool's over. You slept through it. I'm sorry. And she's like, what? And I said, you need to get up and get ready if you're going to go to preschool because I'm not going to drag you out of bed.
And she can't control when she wakes up.
Apparently she can.
No, because I woke her up.
Oh, and her daughter calls her out. I mean, these are just horrible. It goes on. And I won't bore you with all of her horrible videos, but I do want to show you a few more before we get into the body cam. Just to set the stage one step further on this. Hold on. Oh, this is all messed up. These are just some of the most horrific, in my opinion, moments that I could find of her. And I'm not going to play all of them, but we're going to watch a few of them because I just want to really emphasize what a horrible person this woman is. And, you know, these people like this, they aren't born this way. So it makes me wonder what went on in her home or Jodi's, like all of this. It's just sick. And I just think it's good too that at least Kevin Franke, he's filed for divorce and he has actually gone to like a senator to try to get laws to regulate life coaches in Utah. So at the very least, I feel like he's at least doing something. Like he personally went to this senator and said, look, this is the deal. There are no regulations on this, and this is what's happening. So Angie B just donated a membership to Lottie Da. Lottie Dottie, we likes to potty. Welcome to the lounge. And thank you, Angie, for your support. So anyway, let's roll some of these awful videos of Ruby Franke. And this is the legacy she leaves with her children. Her children are beautiful. This is little Eve.
One more thing in my house. I'm going to take the scissors, look at me, and I'm going to cut its head off.
Cry, or I'm going to have you go upstairs and you won't have any breakfast. Okay. And my kids are literally starving. I hesitate to say this because it's going to sound like I'm like a mean barbarian. Because I said, I'm not even going to let you eat breakfast.
You're going to lose the privilege to eat.
Can you give me some breakfast?
You don't need food.
Everything that comes into this house belongs to who?
Yeah.
Belongs to me.
Did you ruin your bag? Julie. The camera's rolling, so I can't get that mad. It helps keep me under control.
Hey guys, welcome back to J is for Justice. In today's video, we're going to be diving into Ruby Franke and the YouTube channel 8 Passengers. We're going to watch some clips so you can get kind of a feel for what they're like, what their YouTube channel was like, and then you can also pick up on some really
Use words to tell me.
Because I was scared of you because you were being so mad.
About a year ago, my daughter was saying her prayers. Eve, she was 6 years old at the time. And she was saying her prayers and she said the cutest thing. I thought it was so cute. And I started laughing. She said, "Dear Heavenly Father, please help me to survive." And I thought it was so cute and it just took me off guard.
Yeah, really
and
cute.
I kind of giggled.
Shell, thank
They're
you.
not welcome to come live with me after they're 18.
Chad today has just entered the Anasazi Foundation Wilderness Therapy Program.
He was 14.
Okay, this is really disturbing. Thank you. I want to say thank you to Shell. She just donated another lounging membership. And Lori Grant was the recipient. Welcome, Lori.
And the next 8 to 10.
This is a camp they sent their son Chad away to because they thought he was bad. Now listen to what this camp is like. Now, why is no one looking into these camps? Are they scared too of what, who's running these camps, what they're going to uncover? Because if there's camps that make kids sleep on the floor and, rock climb to where they're scared they're going to die and they're on the verge of dying on the edge of a cliff, all these things that they talked about with this camp, I really feel like this camp needs to be looked into, and I'm sure there's a lot of them. And there's a lot more of these people sending their kids to the camps or they wouldn't exist.
Has just entered the Anasazi Foundation Wilderness Therapy Program.
Anasazi Foundation Wilderness Program? What the fuck is that? What's Anasazi? Someone needs to tell me what this is.
Anasazi Foundation Wilderness Therapy Program.
He was 14.
Where he's going to spend the next 8 to 10 weeks living in the
Anasazi Desert.
Yeah, the desert mountains of Arizona.
He's living in the desert with no...
He'll be with counselors and other youth that are trying to figure some things out. And it's reached a point where Chad needs to develop some very basic maturity and skills that he's going to need as an adult.
A chance for like a reset.
So the idea is with wilderness therapy.
Sounds to me like these two needed to be thrown out in the desert. Not their son that was 14, but them.
Is if you can survive.
And he wants custody. He's going for custody. Ohana. Anasazi is a therapeutic outdoor behavioral treatment healthcare program and wilderness rehab for adolescents 12 to 17. Hi, Mark Calvin Klein. Betsy says, sadly, I watched this family for a long time. I didn't hear about them until she was arrested. I didn't know who they were. Dr. Phil got sued over a tough love camp like this. Wow.
With these peers in the wilderness.
Look at her face.
With nothing
She's like,
more
yep.
than the clothes on your back and a couple of field supplies. then there's nothing in this world that you can't tackle.
They do not sleep in tents. They sleep on the bare ground, and
whatever shelter they can
or
make.
if they can make a shelter, they can sleep in the shelter they make.
That right there, they sleep in a shelter that they can make in the middle of the desert? A reset? Anasazi. Let's look this up really quick because it's a little disturbing. Anasazi. This is what we do live, right? We are on the fly. We're like by the seat of our Calvin Kleins. How do you spell that? SAZI. Behavioral camp. Okay. Walk the path to peace. She looks like she just got done bawling, not laughing. Okay, well, here we go. Anasazi at a glance. We'll read the at a glance and then we'll move forward. Respected 49-day minimum residential program for young people aged 12 to 17 and their parents. Strength-based positive psychology, helpful for depression, anxiety, suicidal ideation, conflict. Where'd it go? You don't want me reading it, Anasaza? Who's Ezekiel? They have a gala? 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 Well, they took away their pop-up, so let's see for adolescents. I guess we'll go here. Who runs this? They live a primitive lifestyle and learn the skills and technologies of the ancient ones. So they have an Indian guy on here, but is it really run by Indians? It's not boot camp. There is no forced manipulation or confrontation. Caring staff walk the trail with the same food and gear as the young walkers and patiently wait for opportunities to teach. When the time is right, they will teach skills and principles of unconditional love, agency, repentance, forgiveness, and restitution. Each child is assigned a shadow counselor who works closely with the parents and their child on the concerns that brought the young walker to the trail. Shadows have at least a master's degree and are supervised by the program's psychologist and clinical director. Shadows meet weekly with the young walkers on the trail and keep parents informed as to the progress the child is making. Group sizes range from 3 to 8 in size, with at least one staff for every 3 young walkers. Trail staff have radio contact with backup. There ain't no way these motherfuckers are taking my kid out in the middle of the desert doing God knows what. You get credits for this? Health education, character education, environmental science, and English language arts and PE? 7 weeks of parent shadowing following discharge. I think that these people, like these Mormons like this, they look for other people to help them raise their children or something. Because that's weird. Why would you want anyone to shadow you? Like, let's see how much this thing costs. Apply for a scholarship. Programs are billed at a daily rate. For a quote, please contact a member of admissions. Holy. A one-time fee of $2,750 covers a psychological assessment, educational credits, and outfitting, clothing, 1 pair of hiking boots, and gear. If a student extends beyond the minimum length of stay, 49 days, additional expenses related to the extension may apply. Physical exam, and it's additional $365. Families in Arizona, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, Oregon, Utah, Washington, and Wyoming may qualify for a 2-year no-interest financing through one of Anasazi's banking partners. Weird. All right. Well, we know a little bit more. We know a little bit more about this. I'm not sure that I want to, but that's what that is, okay? Relationship seminars, recommended reading, The Anatomy of Peace. These are their books they recommend. God, man, weird. Clinical treatment, psychological testing, therapeutic approach. Weird. Doesn't sit right with me, especially when you watch this body cam we're about to watch right here. Okay. Now, we already have the 2 children of Ruby and Kevin that have, the one escaped and said his 2 sisters were still in Jodi Hildebrandt's home. Ruby Franke at this point in time is in scramble mode. And what I mean by that is she's called her friend Pam Bodtcher, who you're about to see in this video. And she's like, my kids are at the rec center, if that was even true. My kids are at the rec center. Can you please pick them up? And it was 2 of the daughters were at this rec center. So Pam Bodtcher, the crotch that she is, goes and picks up these girls and brings them back to her house to scrub floors. Because Pam Bodtcher has friends coming in from Costa Rica, she says. So I don't know. I don't think these girls were going to be around in the vicinity if the cops hadn't gotten involved when they did. Like, if that boy hadn't escaped and, like, the cops tracked down Pam Bodtcher when they did, I don't know what these folks from Costa Rica were coming to town to do. Because they're like, she's like, they're coming in tonight. Well, at the time of this body camera footage, they're there for hours. And it's like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And Pam Bodtcher is still in her stanky ass leggings from cleaning. And she doesn't look like she's ready to welcome friends in from Costa Rica. And then I want you to pay attention to another thing. There's a guy named Greg who is really interested in what's going on. And Pam's husband really works hard to distance himself. Oh, I think her name's Kevin, or I think her husband's name's Kevin. I think this, I think that. Oh, she's known, Ruby for a long time. I don't really know them. Things like that. So, he's really working hard to distance himself. And this was put out, if you saw this put out a couple months ago, there was a longer version put out 2 weeks ago. So this has more of the husband talking his bullshit that he's on. And one more thing I want to point out before we start it. Yeah, no bra and her hair, I can't. So another thing to note is that they specifically ask for one girl. And Pam Bodtcher and her husband, Mr. Bodtcher, do not pony up the information that there's another girl inside. They don't tell them that. I just wanted to point out those few things. So look out for Greg. Pay attention to the fact that they never, either Pam or her husband, never say, hey, another girl's inside. Even the daughter, Ruby's daughter, doesn't say, hey, my sister's inside. Because if this happens to you, right? The cops come to your door and they're looking for your friend's kids. You're going to bring them both out. You're going to be like, girls, come out here. They need to see you. But they don't. They still keep the one girl hidden. And it's weird. So let's get started on this. I'm going to be starting it. I'll be reading your comments. And yeah, let's just get started. It's crazy. So there's no sound for the first 30 seconds if you didn't know that already on body cam footage. And again, this is American Fork, Utah. And this is Pam Bodtcher's house. Pam Crotcher's house. I think so, One-Eyed Flo. Because Jodi Hildebrant has friends out of the country. And when her niece, Jessie, accused her of child abuse, she freaking took off.
Good. I'm Officer Hawkins, sir. I'm looking for Pam. Is Pam in today?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Is your wife? She's here?
It's Chad Daybell, too.
Hi.
Hello, Pam. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fork Police Department.
Hi.
So we had a agency assist out of St. George in Springville that we're just looking for. Okay.
So they specifically asked for the one girl here. Hi, Lavender.
When you picked her up, what was the case? Did somebody ask you to pick her up, or did you just pick her up? What was going on?
Thank you, Terry.
Well, I'm having guests coming, and she came and did some cleaning for me.
Some cleaning for you?
We're right now in the house.
In the living room, right there.
Okay, great. We're gonna have both of you come out here then.
If you can, just for a second, we just have to go over some stuff.
Come on out, folks. Come on out, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we do.
Let me see it, please.
So, it's in my car, but right now, my concern is...
Will you just tell them you're alright?
Well, we have to physically see her.
Come to the doorway.
We'll go ahead and get the copy of the warrant for you, okay?
You have a warrant for my house?
Specifically for you.
Specifically for you, bitch.
Okay. So,
what is going on?
As of right now, I'll just need you to give your phone to your husband. Okay. And as of this moment, you're going to be detained.
Did you hear what he said? What is going on with this stuff? But they only asked for the one girl, Julie, I think her name is. But no one says, hey, do you need my sister? What about her other daughter that's here? Hello, Berg. No, nothing about the other girl. Now, you don't know yet that there's another girl in there. Neither do the police.
Okay, so is there anything on you?
No.
Okay, perfect. Just put your hands in front of you.
Just that
okay?
fupa.
Just gonna place you temporarily under arrest.
Wait.
I'll explain to you that.
What are you guys doing?
I've explained this already. I'm being.
What are you guys doing?
Courteous as I can.
Okay, well, I'm gonna call an attorney.
That's fine.
Do it.
I don't know what's
Yeah, I don't even know what this is all about.
Okay. So I'm going to explain to you when we get to the car. Yes, I just explained to you that you're being detained right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you to my car, okay? I need this officer to stay with your husband, and I'm going to explain everything to you when we get there, okay? So are you familiar with any officers in Springville?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Do you have siblings or kids in St. George?
Well, I have a married daughter,
Okay. What's her name?
Stacy.
Okay. Do you know of any issues that they just went through today?
No, do you?
Yes, I do. So that's what
Okay,
I'm trying
so
to figure
he's got it confused. He thinks it's her daughter. He thinks Ruby's her daughter, but it's not. So that's the confusion there.
Currently, until questions are answered. Okay.
What kind of questions?
So I'm gonna call the main officers from Springville, and that's where I'm gonna tell him that I have you detained, and he can question you from now. Does that make sense? So now you know pretty much as I do. Okay. So I'm gonna call him, and we're just gonna go from there. Okay.
So what do I have to do with it? Why am I like this when haven't resisted or anything?
Because I have to detain you momentarily until I figure out what charges they're gonna go with that. So like I said, we were requested by another agency to locate you and detain you temporarily under a warrant to figure out what it is. He's right there, which means you had her. That make sense?
Yeah, she comes over to my house all the time.
I'm going off what you're saying.
Okay, there's lie number one, because she actually changes her story in a little bit. She comes over to my house all the time.
I'm going off what they're saying. I don't know what's the truth. I know that she's here. I don't know if she came willingly or not.
Can't you ask her?
That's what we're about to do.
Okay.
But as of right now, that's why I separated you, because I want the truth. I don't want coercion. I don't want her being felt like she has to say stuff. Yeah. All that kind of stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in there. We're going to drive back to the front so you can hang out right in front of your house. Okay?
Okay.
Get your nasty ass in there, baby.
So just, can you tie yourself or no?
She can't.
Can you place your seatbelt or no?
No.
No? Okay.
Give her some lotion. Oh, that fupa. Lie ticker number one.
Yes, it does. I don't know if it's Stacy per se.
It's not Stacy. He had it confused.
But it's one of them. So then it is her.
So Pam's thinking, what? It's my daughter? What's going on here? But these guys are just supposed to detain her until social services and all that arrives, which they do. So we're going to maybe skip a little bit ahead here. All right, so let's go to the questioning of Pam. We'll skip over that other stuff. Here we go.
Okay. So, like I told you everything that I know, right? And as soon as I find out, I tell you kind of thing, right? Pretty transparent, okay? So today, your daughter in St. George was hooked up with DCFS on a possible child abuse, okay?
My daughter's? Are you sure you have the right daughter, Stacy Crane?
What's on her face? What is all over her face, y'all? Are those warts? She really is a witch. It's for reals.
St. George that has their child.
No, that's not my daughter.
Okay. Well, those officers are on their way up here to talk to you.
Okay.
And talk to her.
Okay.
And DCFS is on their way as well.
Okay.
I'm not here to argue the logistics.
No, I know.
I'm telling you what I know.
Yeah, it's just those would be my granddaughters, and those aren't my granddaughters. Those are my friends' daughters.
Okay. So your friend's daughters then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is Ruby Franke's daughter.
Okay.
And she's a friend of ours. She comes over and helps me every once in a while to do cleaning and stuff.
Okay.
Every once in a while.
What happened, okay? Her parents were in the situation of a child abuse allegation.
Okay.
DCFS made the report and went to the house and found children malnourished and locked in a safe. Okay?
In a safe?
In a safe. Okay. So now those officers and DCFS have to custody those children, and we're looking for this one. The rec center, when they went to go find her, said that you picked her up.
Yeah, I
So
did.
now they are trying to figure out
why
you picked her up, what you know with her. Is she okay? Did she come here willingly? All that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, they
so
can ask
as soon
her
as they
that.
come here,
Yeah.
we'll be on our way.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I said you're just detained. You're not placed under arrest just right now until they figure out what's going on with their part. Okay?
Okay.
So as long as she's not tied up and bound because you
I did make her scrub.
do something,
I did make her scrub the floor, and they vacuumed and stuff because I have company coming tonight from Costa Rica.
Okay.
So, but she did it of her own free will. We had lunch.
Yeah.
We went to Rolly's farm and had ice cream.
She's got no shock value. I mean, she repeats them in a safe because that just sounds weird, right? In a safe. I don't know if she understands the terminology, but she's not surprised they were found malnourished, bound. When he mentions when we need to make sure that she's not bound, she's not even like, why would she be bound?
Okay.
So you just want what?
That's not my case.
Okay.
DCFS and Springfield Police Department asked me to come here, make contact with you. It's here to detain you until they can ask questions. Okay. Any other questions for now? Until they get here at least?
No, I was just scared because I thought it was my daughter. That's not my daughter. My daughter only has little kids. I mean, she doesn't have any kids that
That's
age.
even scarier.
Sorry.
Sorry, just switched over.
What was your question? Sorry, ask it again. My sergeant asked if everything was okay, so that's it. Any other questions I can answer for you?
No, I don't understand why having her come to my house.
Who, her?
Yeah.
Because they don't know whether it was voluntary or not. I think it's the first problem.
See. Okay.
And the second problem is, since
she's not even worried about the other
those
kids.
children are, I don't know the full details of how mistreated or how malnourished those children are.
Okay.
All I know is that's the words and treatment that they used.
Yeah.
Which means that they are severely concerned of her well-being and every child that's in that home.
Okay. So they'll just have to talk to her and
Because there has been, I've been a part of many DCFS cases where as soon as the parents are hooked up, kids are taken. If there's any kids that aren't in the home immediately when the kids are taken, guess what? They're scurrying around.
That's what they were
Other family
doing.
members are picking them up. That way the parent can come back and grab them before DCFS takes them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, you may be a good person, but there's a lot of people in this world that aren't.
Right. Well, if DCFS is supposed to take her, then they can take her. I mean, I'm not going to try to fight that. I mean,
Oh, well, that's good.
What they're going to come talk to you about. They left already, so they should be here in the next 10, 15 minutes. But Springville just left as I got off the phone with him. So he's probably going to be about 20.
DCFS or whatever it is coming?
Yeah, so DCFS will come for their part first, and then the detective
So they're
Munford
just going
is
to ask
coming
her
to
if
talk
she
to you.
came willingly to my house and if
I
everything's
think,
okay?
And she has to be taken into state custody.
Oh, she does? Okay.
Because I think her parents were arrested.
Okay.
She's not even worried about her friend being arrested. Her parents were arrested, and Kevin wasn't arrested. He didn't know what was going on. But she's more concerned about her damn self, and she's not concerned about anything that has gone on with any of these children. And she still has not said, there's another daughter in my house besides the one you're looking for.
I'm just wondering why they don't want...
Oh, here it comes. Why they don't want Julie.
Maybe they are.
No, I have her. She's in my house.
She's in here?
Now she says she's in the house.
I didn't get told.
So now they're like, oh my God, there's another child. Okay. Here's the husband. So this is the part we didn't see before. So husband is being detained. Or not really detained, but he's up here with the daughters. Okay.
He's at this location.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you to my car, okay? I need this officer to stay.
This is a different view now.
And I'm explaining everything to you when we get there, okay?
Now the female stays up here with the daughter and this weirdo husband.
You can see her right here.
I understand that, sir. She can also have a seat in a chair, okay?
Okay, so for someone he doesn't know very well, he sure is protective of this girl. I don't trust this man as far as I could throw his Chad Daybell looking ass.
Where's your sister?
Where's your sister? She shrugs.
Hey, Greg, are you home?
Okay, so he calls Greg. Check this out. This is the beginning of the Greg. All right. Hey, Greg, are you home? So I don't know who this Greg character is or what he was wanting, but this is weird.
Hey, can you come over, please? Need a little help here. Okay, thanks. Bye.
So he tells this Greg to come over. Okay, but now you're going to see him lie to the officer about Greg.
What's your last name?
And these kids don't trust police. She won't even talk to the cop. They were raised to not trust police. You think Greg's a lawyer? He says he's a window guy. He ends up lying. Oh, he's giving me a bid on my windows. A bid on what? The girls? If Greg's not a lawyer, then there's something else up.
It's the most bizarre thing in the world. With my wife in handcuffs.
She's a criminal. So she shuts the door. The sister's still in there. The other cop hasn't picked up on it yet.
Go ahead.
His hair is all disheveled. Like, what was he doing? What was he doing?
Why are you asking that?
Because she...
Okay,
the juvenile...
hold on. She says, do you have any shoes with you? He goes, why are you asking that?
10-4. Do you have any shoes with you?
Why are you asking that?
Because the juvenile not be staying at this location. There's Springville police officers that are on their way up here, okay? And there's a warrant for her to go in their custody. So I was asking if she had shoes, so that way she can
No
put
way,
a pair of
Krama.
shoes on and doesn't have to walk in the gravel.
Hey, Siri, call Ruby.
Okay, hold on. He claims he doesn't know even Kevin's name. He's like, I think her name's Kevin. But he has his wife's phone. He's like, call Ruby. So he's trying to call Ruby. Ruby's arrested. And meanwhile, her injured, malnourished child is at the neighbor's.
Shoes with you? It's just a simple question. You don't have to look. Is it Grandpa? You don't have to look at Grandpa to know whether or not you have shoes. Okay.
She thought he was Grandpa. So they took Pam's phone away, but he's got Pam's phone. So he's trying to call people on Pam's phone.
Is that your mom's number?
She's scared to death.
Is it this?
He's calling Ruby again. He got her voicemail. I know she's like, you don't have to ask Grandpa about your shoes. Pam is one of the 3 of connections, yes. Right, John? That's what I was wondering. He's very protective of her, and her sister's still inside. This has red flags all over it. Wait till Greg gets there.
My wife in that car? With handcuffs.
Yes, sir. She's being detained for investigation for Springville officers.
It's very weird. It doesn't feel right. He's very protective. And look at his hair.
So is Springville officers coming here to talk to her? Is that why she's detained?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They have officers on their way.
And no socks with the shoes. Very disheveled. I don't like it. It's like 5 p.m., you know?
What do we got there?
Probably your buddy you called. Is that your friend?
So she's like, it's probably your buddy you called. He called right in front of her, and now he's like, oh, who's that's here? This guy is up to no freaking good.
What do we got there?
Who do we got there?
Probably your buddy you called. Is that your friend? Do you know that guy?
He's a window guy.
He's the
Greg
window.
Parker. He
A
gave us
window
a
guy?
bid on- Greg, I'll call you.
Wait, what? See, what just happened here? Why is he chasing Greg off now? He just called him. You guys heard him. He was like, can you come over? I need some help here. Why is he now chasing Greg away?
Who we got there?
Probably your buddy you called. Is that your friend? Do you know that guy?
He's a window guy.
Oh,
Greg
window.
Parker.
A
He gave us
window
a
guy.
bid.
See, there he is at the bottom.
Greg, I'll call you.
See him? See him down there in his truck? Look at the bottom right corner. Right? He fucking wanted him there. Who's Greg Parker? I think that's what he said. Greg Parker. And Greg's down there like, hey, I'm here, dude. Now watch. After Greg leaves, Greg keeps driving by.
I'll call you.
You're supposed to get some window bids.
Yeah, well, he gave us one, so he's probably just following up on that.
Oh, gotcha.
He's following up on a bid.
Do you take care of your garden and stuff, or is that your wife? It's beautiful.
Well, she does that. I normally do the lawn, but I had ankle surgery.
I saw that, yeah.
So I'm just barely starting to walk. I've been
Oh,
walking
really?
for a week, and so I did that half. She did this half. I did the back.
Oh, man. You just had surgery a week ago?
No, 7 weeks ago.
7 weeks ago, but you just started walking then. Okay, that makes sense.
Bavros. What woman?
What's the reason for putting her in handcuffs?
For safety reasons, if anyone is placed in one of our vehicles, it's policy.
Why did you have to put her in the vehicle?
Because she's detained right now.
Yeah, but she can be detained right here on the front porch, right?
Sure, I understand that, but also at the same time, we're unsure of all the details of the case. This isn't our case, it's an agency assist like Officer Hawkins explained to you. So we don't have all of the details information
I know, but
in regards
if you're
to
detaining
her contacting.
You can detain her in that chair, right?
Sure, but I'm explaining something to you, right? We can't be having her speak to you, speak on the phone, until their investigation is complete.
So bizarre.
One of the phones is his wife's. They gave him his wife's phone when she was detained. So he's trying to call Ruby and shit from her phone. Yes, that's one of the children.
Greg is. He lives right down the street.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he was in the middle of supper. It's 6:30.
What are you supper?
6:30's early?
Yeah.
Remember, they were expecting friends from Costa Rica.
I know you don't know her, but if you knew her, you'd be embarrassed that this is happening.
Sir, like I said, I really don't have any information. All I know is that we were supposed to come here and assist Springville by detaining her and make sure. That's all of the information that I have. If I had any other information that I could give you, I would, okay?
He said he had surgery on his ankle. That's why he can't stand.
Have you guys lived in American Fork very long?
Yeah.
You have?
I've been in this house for 21 years.
Oh, really? So you like the area enough to stay that long, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I mean, we've been here 35 years, probably more. Between the other house a mile away and this house.
Oh, really? Where was your other house at?
The high school.
Okay, yeah. So you didn't move too far at all then, huh?
Okay, so notice she asked how long they've been in this house. 21 years, and he's getting a window bid. Okay, now keep the window bid in mind.
It's a pretty area, though. It's probably a lot busier now versus 21 years ago or 35 years ago.
I understand that a lot of people look rough at home. I'm one of them. But what I'm saying is I don't have kids here that their siblings were locked in a basement with wounds from duct tape and not fed. And I don't have their siblings at my house. And it just does not look very good when this girl's afraid to talk. And he looks like he just got dressed.
Oh, I bet. People sure do cruise on it. Has it been any less traffic since the Pleasant Grove area of 2600 North has been closed down?
Yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah.
No, you should probably go, Greg. I thought he left.
We'll see if there's an ETA for you.
I'm not sure why he came. I think it was to follow up on his bid.
Yeah.
Because you called him.
He wants to put those windows in. But another guy came and bid it too.
Have you not decided which bid you want?
Well, he's way this other company is
way
ridiculous.
less?
No, it was way more.
Really?
Yeah. He's a friend of ours. We used to live kind of by him.
Oh, okay.
And so he's done other windows for us.
He's done other windows for us? You've lived in this house for 21 years, dude. What are you talking about? Window bids, huh? From Costa Rica? Greg, you should
hopefully
probably go.
it works out for you with getting your windows installed.
Yeah, well,
Is it more than one or?
yeah.
Is it?
Is she making him a little uncomfortable? Is it more than one? Oh, do you think she's picking up on it? She's like, is it more than one window? Who just gets one window done? Oh, and who gets a bid for just one window? Oh my God.
Like, what the fuck is this? And everybody's like, what the fuck is this?
See that door? Is that, I don't recognize it. Is that your partner?
Yep. Yep.
Never had a police car sitting in that driveway ever.
First time for everything.
Craziest thing. And my wife's sitting there in handcuffs.
Yeah, this isn't normal at all. Hey, Kelly Barrison. Glad you're here. An illegal named Greg, though?
5J34 on service. Is there an ETA for the 4J officer that's en route to our location?
Hey, Nils. Always love to see Nils. Makes me smile just seeing your name. I'm going to go grab a cup of coffee, guys. I'll be BRB. Keep an eye on Creeper for me. Chad Daybell, the second.
It's not Destin, Florida, your shirt. Is it? Did you go fishing while you were in Destin? No, just went to the museum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't fish,
really?
I don't hunt, I don't shoot, I don't...
10-4, thank you.
I'm back.
Have you been vegetarian your whole life?
No, just for like 30-some years.
Oh, okay.
I'm vegetarian.
What was the change? What made the change for you?
Anatomy lab.
Really? In college or
Yeah.
high school? Okay.
Doing prerequisites.
He's a
for
nurse.
Okay. Did you get your RN or BSN? Yeah. Are you still working as a nurse?
Retired.
Retired.
Yeah,
Good for you.
25 years.
That's a long time to be in. What kind of nursing were you in?
I did critical care, intensive care, coronary care, and then I worked in the electrophysiology lab.
Oh, really?
And then I went to the VA and managed their pacemakers, defibrillators, all that stuff.
Oh, really? Wow.
No, this is their friend Pam's husband.
More of a specialized nursing than just your standard. Did you have to have extra training or
No.
certifications for that?
Just
No.
got it along the way.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Hannah, yes, I do believe that
Was
my
it around
shop
here
does.
that you did intensive care and?
I did Utah Valley.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
Robin.
And then I did the electrophysiology lab there. and
Remember,
then I
the
did
other
research
sister's
with
still
the
inside.
doctor. Then I went to the VA.
How neat is that?
All this
You
time.
kept really busy at the Valley.
Yeah.
I bet.
She's trying to get this girl to come out from behind him.
Did you want to go help them out?
DHS is here.
No, we'll stand by.
All right, sir.
About 20 minutes for Springville.
Is it possible I could talk to you by my car? A little out of so we can just talk.
He says he doesn't really know them.
Yeah, if she can go in and lock the door.
Go in and lock the door.
Yeah.
If this officer goes with you.
Did you hear this? They want to take him over to the driveway and talk out of the earshot of the girl. And he says, sure, I'll go with you if she can go inside and lock the door. What? What?
Did you want to go help them out?
No, we'll stand by.
All right, sir.
About 20 minutes for Springville.
Is it possible I could talk to you by my car? A little out of so we can just talk.
Yeah, if she can go in and lock the door.
Go in and lock the door.
Yeah.
If this officer goes with you, her, sure.
No.
No?
She can stay right here on the porch so you can
So
see
I can
her.
see her?
Uh-huh, absolutely.
What are you afraid of, sir?
I don't know what's going on.
So that's what I'm going to brief
And
you
what-
on, but I
and
want to
I'm
say...
telling you, I'm answering your question.
Okay.
Number one, I don't know what's going on. Number two, I don't want Springville to drive up and you guys whisk her away and take her away without giving any information or anything.
Okay.
And so, number three, her mom isn't here right now. And I feel like I'm kind of trying to protect her from getting into a bad situation.
That's under-
What? He says he doesn't really know them, and he says he doesn't really know Kevin. He does not want this girl alone, right, Mike Sanner? He does not want her talking to them.
Understandable.
That's me.
That's understandable.
And I don't even know her that well.
So I'm
Pam
going
knows
to
her.
answer all three of those questions.
Pam knows her because she knows her mom. She's very good friends with her, has known her for a long, long time.
Okay.
And I already briefed Pam. She's understanding, cool and collective, and understands what we're doing. I would like to brief you the same way. However, I would like to do it privately, if that's all right.
Is that what Pam says we ought to do?
No.
I mean, why do I need to be briefed?
You don't have to be told anything if you don't want to. I'm doing it as a kind gesture to inform you of why everyone's here and why your wife is detained. What would you like?
I'm going to ask you a favor. I'll go do that. I want her to sit in this chair in plain view, and if Springville pulls up, then I want to be able to, you know, I'm not going to get crazy. I don't have any weapons. I don't have anything. And I just had surgery on this ankle.
Do you have briefs on, dude?
I just feel a certain responsibility to her.
Why?
And to her mom.
Why?
To protect her the best that I can. Obviously, I'm freaking out gun, right? And I have a lame ankle. So what am I going to do? Nothing. But
and I have no intent to hurt you. So.
I don't want them pulling in here and dragging her away while she's all frightened and screaming.
So, here's the deal. We've already informed you there's a warrant. Okay? So either way, she'll be going with the Springfield officers.
Right,
okay?
Just sit right here in the chair.
Hi, Kim.
Okay? That's all we can do. You know.
That's all we can do.
Sit there in the chair. You can rock if you want. Okay? All right?
You can rock if you want. What the fuck is going on here? Carlin, you're killing me this morning. This is so disturbing.
Just be right here so you can watch her, okay? There's no surprises. I just want to inform you.
Probably go a little further because she can probably hear.
Oh, now he wants to go further.
Appease you. So her parents today
are
under investigation for a child abuse, child neglect. DCFS went to the home with the Springfield Police Department and found children in the basement, malnourished and locked in the safe. Today. Yeah. Now,
what children that
DCFS tried finding.
So he's not shocked about the kids being locked in a safe. He's not surprised about child abuse. He just asked today.
All the kids that were involved, and one of them was, we don't know where she's at, okay? Calls the rec center. The rec center says that Pam picked her up. Unknown if she went willingly or forced. I'm not saying Pam forced her, I already told her that, so we don't know. But what DCFS wants to do is they have a warrant to pick her up and take her into state custody because her parents were arrested. Now,
her parents were arrested?
Yes. So that's why
her mom was on her way to St. George.
That was the whole thing. It happened in St. George, came up to Springville got involved, and it's traced all its way back to us somehow. I don't know how you guys are involved, you and Pam.
Pam's her friend, Ruby's friend. Her husband, Kevin, or somebody, I've met him a couple times.
Her husband, Kevin. Yeah, it's her friend. No, they run a business together where they encourage people to abuse their children. And Pam is one of the third of connections. She was on the website.
I don't even know. So Pam, since her mom was on the way to this top right, since her mom was on the way to St. George, then Pam said, I'll pick up the girls and I need some help anyway. And so she said, Ruby said they can come over and help. And so they've been helping clean. We have guests coming from Costa Rica tonight.
That's what Pam said.
And, you know, they just help clean. They clean floors. They cleaned all kinds of stuff. I don't even know anything. And so that's the reason we're involved with this right now.
So they just happened to get a couple of cleaners from Ruby Franke on the day that she's arrested for child abuse. Thank you, Angie. Welcome, cats.
Pam went over, and Ruby knew that she was coming over and getting the girls, and she got the girls.
So I told Pam as much as I knew from Springfield and how much as I knew from St. George. That was what I was informed to. Come here, locate Pam inside the residence to detain and hold on to Pam until Springfield DCFS get her. I don't exactly know what detectives want with you guys, but detectives want to talk to Pam. DCFS wants to pick up. probably good people, but there's a lot of people out there that aren't. And they just want to make sure the kids are okay.
Oh my God, she is the president?
Well, they want to take her. Right?
If you guys can work with DCFS and say if DCFS is okay with her staying with you guys, and that's between you and DCFS, I have no quarrel with that.
They don't know us. I don't know anything about us. You don't know anything about it.
I know I haven't had a problem with you guys.
She has not aged well either. Here's Pam.
The biggest thing that bugs me, like, I hate, kids get involved and they pay the price and everything. Who knows what in the world's going on. But the biggest thing that bugs me is my wife is sitting in a patrol car handcuffed. That's the thing that gets me. I mean, I feel bad for the girl and everything, but my wife, she's sitting there in handcuffs.
Your wife is the president of Connections, dude.
And this is the first time in the world that I've ever had.
Watch, Greg's gonna drive by. Watch, guys.
And I got all the neighbors driving by. It's like, oh my goodness.
They don't know if
Greg
it's bad or
Carter
good.
drives up and you tell him to go back, and I tell him, Greg, I thought he had left. And
Greg Carter, I think he said. He's bringing up Greg again, and Greg keeps driving by.
And then he said, do you need me? And I, Greg, go. Just go.
I thought you called him here.
No.
Yes, you did.
I saw that he texted me and said, hey, if you need me, it's like, get out of here. Just get out. He doesn't need to be involved in this stuff.
Why'd you call him?
What was he here for?
Windows. He gave us a bid on Windows.
That's it?
And so he's coming to check back on
Windows? Why do I not think this is Windows? Why do I think this is more like a trafficking?
He's a friend.
Watch, Greg's truck is going to go by. It's a white pickup. This is redacted, by the way. Talking about Greg.
So he just gave us a bid on Windows. That's right. He's just a weird freak thing.
It's a weird freak thing.
Well, as soon as Springfield gets here and say that they don't want anything to do with Pam, she'll be released. That's why I said she's not under arrest. She's just
There's
detained
Greg.
right now
Look at him.
because that was what they
Whoop,
asked for.
there he goes. Greg just drove by. What's he so interested in?
I told her, do you have any questions that I can answer? Because I would love to answer them. That way nobody's surprised.
Meg, yes. Oh, is this Greg? Who's this?
No, this must be our guy.
Oh, this is DCF.
Alright, just hang out right here. Give me a second, okay?
All right, DCF has
I
arrived.
don't know. I'm thinking it's Spring. I think so.
Or Springville detective. This is when the authorities arrive to get these kids. Pam is the president. All right, here we go. She's trying to talk to the young girl. And damn these people for making her so scared of authority. Jerks.
Do you need medical attention at all? Okay. Is there a reason you're so scared right now? It's us? Okay. Well, I'm sorry if you've had a negative interaction with law enforcement in the past, okay? My intention is not to scare you. Are you okay? Or is there something that I can do to make you not feel as scared right now? Okay. Do you live in American Fork?
So, Pam, since her mom is on
Her sister's still inside, too.
Are you a lifeguard?
She's a really good officer. It's really sad. Ruby was pulled over a couple days before this, too. I'm not sure what city it was, though. I don't remember. Oh, Hannah, I know. This is Ruby Franke, J. Quinn. This is Ruby Franke's president of Connections, their website for parenting and counseling. She's the president, and 2 of Ruby's girls were there when Ruby was arrested. If you need more than that, I did a brief synopsis in the beginning. Ruby Franke is a mom influencer YouTuber, or was. Good morning, princess.
Do you go to school?
Yeah, she's crying. Her face is red. It's heartbreaking.
Or would you rather not talk?
If I was her, I'd want to go get my sister. But the sister still hasn't been gotten. She's still inside hiding. Like, she doesn't even feel comfortable saying, "Can I get my sister?" Like, what the hell's going on here? God knows what Ruby told them the police would do if they ever took them, or talked to the police and told them about what goes on at their house. I'm sure she's mentioned it a time or two to scare the bejesus out of them. Because if you're a kid and you're taught that law enforcement's bad, who do you turn to? These creeps that your mom has introduced you to and put you in their hands. Because your mom trusts these people, you would automatically trust the people that your mom puts you in their care and has told you that the police are bad and all these authorities are bad. Authorities are on the bottom right. They are just arriving, the detective. Detective ain't playing. Exactly, guys. They trust their parents automatically.
Sure, absolutely. I don't see a problem with that. Shuffle around. That's what I was saying
She
before.
moved.
You're welcome to have a seat if you'd like.
She moved away from the
I
cop.
bet after, did you just mow the lawn today?
I did the back today.
I bet it's pretty tender then.
Yeah.
Did they do reconstructive surgery or?
I did a tendon repair here.
Oh, really?
Put your shoe back on, nasty.
I had to scrape some dead bone out the front of this and
ouch.
do a bone graft for my heel and They got cartilage from the cadaver and all this stuff.
All sorts of new pieces, and sounds like a painful process.
Yeah. So these Springville officers, they need to talk to Pam. And then I don't really know what's wrong here. I don't have any idea. Did you guys talk to Pam already?
Alright, sir, so I have a question for you. Pam already told me that the house, can we ask for her to come outside as well?
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is the moment when they come up and they say, we know blank is in the house. And now he's getting up to go get her. He's really laying it on thick now.
I'm gonna go with him.
Right? My backwards.
Ta-da, there's the other
You
girl.
can sit there. Can I sit here?
Sure.
How about you?
He probably did make one of them cut the grass. The one with the shoes on. Nice and freshly weeded yard or garden. Cop noticed that.
We came up to verify they were here. And at this point, we're waiting for a phone call to let us know what we need to do at this point.
Did you guys get to talk to Pam?
We have no idea what's going on. That's what I just told him. We were just told to come up here and see if they were here. That's all we're here for.
Okay.
Is Pam here?
She's sitting in that in handcuffs in that car. Tie these before I trip her. So are more people coming, or you're just waiting for a call?
There's Springville officers on their way.
There's more people coming, dude.
We have, okay?
Whoa, man.
Whoa,
Crazy.
man.
And they probably will be here in 10 to 15 minutes.
I can just see more and more guys showing up. And girls.
Well, that's what's going to happen. I already
so
told
crazy.
you that.
I know,
Right?
I mean more than a couple, right?
Oh, I don't know how many officers. I would assume
I
very
mean, this
many.
is like what happens when there's like some big drug bust or something. You know, I do have, you know, I've done a lot of background. You can run a background on me. You know,
What? You can run a background on me? No one's even questioning you, dude. Why do we need to run a background on your ass?
I had to do that for the VA, you know, several times. Been drug tested, been everything.
Yep. Well, they have to do their proper investigation, okay? Maybe not necessarily into you, but for whatever their case is about, okay?
Is that the only way to detain someone is to put them in handcuffs in a police car?
No, sir, I already explained it to you, okay?
Explain what?
The reason why she's in the back of the car right now. Okay, do you want me to re-explain it to you?
Well, I was just asking you.
No,
if
sir,
there
that's not.
I was asking
that's not
you
the only way to
if there's
detain a
another
person.
way. What's another
Sure.
way to detain someone?
So if I were to tell you you're being detained right now, you'd be detained right there. Does that make
So
sense?
why can't she?
Because she cannot be talking to anyone else. She cannot be on her phone. Per policy, she has to be
I
in
have
hand.
her phone.
I understand that. Okay. I've already explained it to you. There's officers on their way who are going to talk to her. Like I said, we all have limited information. We're assisting officers. I do not know the background of the case, but obviously it's serious enough for her to be detained, okay? And for the children to be present. Alright? If I had more information, I'd give it to you, but I don't.
Exactly, Berg. He's asked 5 times why she's in handcuffs. I wish that was the outcome, Austin. I wish he was in handcuffs, too. Just for being a sketchy ass. Have you hit that like button? If not, hit it now, guys. Bella's telling you to. This is so awkward. She actually tries talking to the other daughter next. The cop does. Is Greg still driving by? The window guy? That's their dog. That's not Bella. Their dog's stressed out. All right, let's fast forward a little bit.
Well, those two are police officers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were just checking to make sure that these girls were here and that they're okay.
Us or them?
Them.
So they're part of a bigger organization than we are. They're major crimes from Utah County. So they're a little bit higher on the echelon. They got called here in case we needed assistance.
I don't think you're going to need assistance.
Right? I think we can handle it, right?
I don't think you're going to need
No,
assistance.
they're just checking.
Yeah, the other daughter's on the porch now. That's what I'm wondering, cats. Where's the visitors from Costa Rica? Did they stick around and wait for them to arrive? Springville is taking forever and a day to get there.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Flat.
Well, it said hills.
Was it
We're
got
on
hills?
3/4 of an acre.
So she asked if the yard is flat because he claims that he mowed the grass, right? He says he mowed the grass this afternoon. And he's like, oh, it's got hills. It's 3/4 of an acre. You did that with your bum ankle, you fucking liar.
Oh, okay. Well, I just saw that the east side of your yard is a pretty good drop off there.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah. I was just wondering if your backyard was hilly as well.
It's got some hills.
Yeah. Probably be fun for like a slip and slide.
Yeah.
Would it be good for a slip and slide?
Sledding.
Oh yeah, I bet. That would be way fun. Oh, very good.
You didn't cut your grass today, dude. In other words, she's calling you out. A slip and slide and you cut that grass today? The girls' shoes look green, don't they? Mm-hmm. He didn't do shit. He looks all disheveled, like he just got out of bed. Let's look at her shoes. Does it look like she cut the grass? I can't really tell. It's kind of blurry for me. You guys let me know what you think. You can probably see it better on a big screen or something. Does it look like she was cutting grass or no? I can't tell. He cut him with his toenails. Oh my god. Mark. He leans / sits on everything. No mowing for him. I think the cop knows he's full of shit. All of you guys are saying yes. Yes. Okay.
There's one drinking water.
That's very kind of you. We're okay.
Got it in the fridge in the garage if you're thirsty.
Well, thank you. I've got water in my vehicle. Thank you, though.
We don't want water from you, dude.
Do you girls need water?
You're a liar.
No. Okay. Do you just play city volleyball, or do you play for school? Do you play club at all? No. How long have you been playing volleyball? You like it? Yeah, what position do you usually play? No? You guys kind of rotate? You rove? Is that what you call it? Rove around? That's cool. That's awesome. I played volleyball back in the day too. Super fun. And you play, is that right? Okay. Sweet. Is your season over, or are you just getting started? Is it? How'd you guys do? Yeah? Good. Do they do it by age bracket? Is it skill level or bracket?
She picked up on her t-shirt. It's a volleyball t-shirt.
What was your age bracket? Okay. Very good. Are there girls that like play on your same level then?
Karchi, I can't
like
with you.
Skill level wise. That's awesome. It's hard sometimes when you get stuck in an age bracket. Some people don't live up to. You're like, yeah, we had some of those too. Do you guys play cities just... How does that work, playing for city leagues? Okay. Do you guys do any sort of like, I don't know what they call it, like competitions to where you play other cities too? No? You just play each other? That's fun. Sweet. What's your favorite position to play? You just like to play? That's awesome. Well, you're so tall. I definitely didn't. Yeah, you're super tall. You walked out and I was like, wow. It makes sense. You play volleyball.
Aw, thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Meg.
No. Not for the school teams.
Let's take another look at these shoes.
Just a hobby, just for fun.
Oh, she definitely cut the grass.
All good, as long as it stays fun. And they're not doing it because you feel like it's a chore, right?
You're not doing it because you feel like it's a chore. Hint, hint to this guy. I'm picking up that she cut the grass.
Do you go? You're not in public school? Do you go homeschool? Yeah.
I'm not sure how old these children are, to be honest. Mid-teens?
Do you Dutch braid your own hair? Yeah. Me too. I was lazy to do that. I just have it in a ponytail braid. Did you teach yourself or did someone teach you? Half and half? That's awesome. Can you braid other people's hair too? Oh, very good. I feel like sometimes a lot of people, they can either braid them on themselves or braid other people's hair, but they can't do both. So that's really cool.
Thank you, Audrey. 14 and 16.
Yep, I'll have to go with you, and he can stand by too if he doesn't want me.
It's like
in
the
his
Ferreters.
house without. Yep, but I have to go with you too.
Okay, wait.
She just needs to grab her shoes.
So she wants to grab her shoes. But check this out. This cop is very observant. And I think it looks like she cut grass too. Look at those shoes, y'all.
Where are your shoes at in the house? They're in the back of the house? Okay.
Like in the kitchen. Back by the door there.
Hey,
Or you
Doozy.
can grab them. You want to grab them? If you can get up on that sore ankle. Dang it.
Yeah, maybe you should just...
She says if you can get up on that sore ankle, dang it. I love this cop. I love this cop. If you can get up on that sore ankle, dang it. So he's going to go get the shoes. He doesn't want them in this house.
You want to grab them? If you can get up on that sore ankle. Dang it.
Yeah, maybe you should just go with her.
Okay.
Oh, maybe you should just go with her, he says. The girls are talking to each other. Watch. Wait for it.
If you try to run, we will chase you.
Are you both going in? Is that what you're asking?
Did you want to grab your shoes or no? Do you want them to wait? Okay.
She doesn't even want her shoes. She wanted to escape. These girls are scared. 14 is trying to get the 16-year-old to get a plan to run.
At least you guys don't have lights flashing. It would be even worse.
Not necessary.
What was that?
At least you guys don't have lights flashing. That'd be even worse. Never had
Try
a
to
police.
be incognito.
Never had a police.
Oh my God, they're like, we're trying to be. They don't like this guy at all. He's like, well, it'd be worse if you had your lights on.
You guys don't have lights flashing. That'd be even worse. Never
I
had
try
a
to be
police.
incognito.
Never had a police car in my driveway. Ever.
You do now. You do today.
I have one every night.
He says I have one every
Yeah,
morning.
your neighbors know who you are, and they know what you're up to and everything.
You just need a VIN inspection.
Need
We
what?
couldn't find the van. You just need a VIN inspection. That was it. We couldn't
VIN
find the
inspection.
VIN.
Like
That's
for
all
your
you gotta
car?
tell 'em.
For which car?
We'll look at that one for you.
So in other words, the cop's saying, you can just tell your neighbors that we were here for a VIN inspection. And he's like, oh, what car? This guy's an idiot.
It's good. And then that's what you can tell everybody.
If you want me to, I can throw him down on the front lawn and cuff him and make it look like he was running through the neighborhood from somebody.
Him? I'm not going to cuff him. No thanks. I couldn't cuff anyone right now with this ankle.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
What'd you do to it?
Had surgery.
I couldn't cuff anyone with this ankle. Listen.
I couldn't even cuff my grandkids.
What? Who says that? Who says that kind of shit? This is the worst thing ever. I couldn't even cuff my grandkids?
I worked at the prison.
What?
A long time ago.
I worked at the. He says out of the blue. So he's already asked if they could just do a background check on his ass, and now he's like, "Hey, by the way, why is he thinking of prison? He's thinking they're gonna go to prison. Wait for it. I worked at the prison. This guy is a freaking moron." Silence. I used to work at the prison. Okay.
The prison. A long time ago.
Oh, you did? What'd you do
Laundry
there?
there. That's a correctional officer.
Oh, really? How was that?
I only did it for 8 years.
I thought you were a nurse.
Oh, okay.
He did it. He was
When
a
you're-
correctional officer for 8 years and then went into nursing. What?
Laundry the whole time?
I was in the mail room at first, and then they put me in laundry, and then just left me there and I ran laundry.
He did mailroom and then he was in laundry and they just left him there. What?
It wasn't a good place to work.
No.
It's not a good place to work.
I wouldn't want to be stuck inside all the time, all day long.
It's not a good place to work. He's thinking it's not a good place to be for the rest of your life. And what did I do? What did this guy do to think about prison?
Okay, we got someone coming up.
What?
Can't tell, because
Wonderful. It's great.
It's very disturbing, guys.
They blocked you guys, though.
It's fine.
It's alright. I can round myself out.
That's why they got in the truck.
You don't have one of those giant bumpers on there, though.
It's all bulletproof and it's pretty heavy. We'll get through there.
Okay, so is this Springville?
Yeah.
Yes.
Here comes Springville, finally.
Girls, I have no clue what's going on, and I don't know what's going to happen. So just, the worst thing we can do is try to fight it. So you gotta just go with it, whatever, and then sort it out. I don't know how that's going to happen. So we'll see what they say.
So we have no clue really what's even going on.
I don't know.
How long have they been here?
An hour? I don't know. How long has it been?
Oh, I don't know. Don't look at me.
How long have
Them.
the girls been here?
Oh, here at the house?
Yeah, how long have you guys had custody of them?
I think it was around like Because I mowed the back lawn. I got time to think about, was it about 2? Did you guys get here at 2? 2? I don't know if I have anything on here that would tell me. I was out there for 3.5 hours. It took me break his ankle to mow the backyard. 3.5 hours. And yesterday I did that side. My wife did that side. But you don't move very fast with that.
Yeah, I bet.
3.5 hours. I think I started. I don't know what time it was. It's probably about 2 or 3.
Pam said noon.
What time is it now?
Probably 7.
7:20.
Pam said noon.
I think it was about 3. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I don't pay attention to time now that I'm retired. I don't really. Doesn't.
I'll say that in about 15 to 20 years.
I start my retirement, the state retirement, on September 1st. So in a couple of days. Just 8 years. But how many do you have?
I mean, I have.
Mark, the window guy, he's probably still driving back and forth. Back to Pam.
Can't afford a lawyer, won't be wanting to represent you for any question. You start answering questions now without having counsel present, you may stop answering questions at any time.
So, should I make sure I have an attorney? I don't even know what I'm in trouble for.
So, it's not so much that you're in trouble, we're just trying to get answers about the Franke family.
So, excuse me, but the officer said that they just had to make sure that the girls came on their own free will and that they were healthy and they were okay, which they did.
Sure.
They came to clean my house.
Before we get any further, I want to make sure, do you understand those rights that I explained to you?
Yeah, I understand.
You understand them? Are you okay answering some questions for me?
I don't know if I am or not. Can I talk to my husband?
No.
I've never had this ever happen before.
At this point,
at all.
you're not, as far as we know, you're not in any trouble. At this
Yes.
point, we're trying to figure out what's going on, how the girls got here, all that kind of stuff. So that's mostly what we want to talk to you about at this point. So
You're not going to jail.
Great.
I hope not for having to come clean up my house.
So if you want to have an attorney present, that's totally your choice. That's your right. But we can't tell you yes
She just
or no
yanked
whether
her
you need
nasty
that, right?
leggings
That's
out of her ass.
I can't talk to my husband and ask
No.
him. I mean, I just have never done this before. I have no idea. I'm just like shaken. I don't know what's going on. I had them come over and do some, I never had handcuffs in my life put on me.
Right.
You should have.
A
A
long
long
I don't
time
even
ago.
understand why I did everything he asked me to do, and
It's
you
an
put
officer
handcuffs on.
safety thing. It's just sometimes, because here's the thing, right? He doesn't know you, right? He's never interacted with you. We've had people that have gone completely from like a normal level to all of a sudden going crazy and assaulting and things like that. So it's more of a.
I get that.
It's not to get you in trouble. It's not to scare you. It's just keep things calm, especially when he was here by himself, right? If you're here at the house and someone else came out, it's just a bit okay. Are you okay to just answer some questions?
So, when you came to the door, you asked, brought her right out. He didn't even know he was there, and I said, "Hey, what about?" He said, "I don't know. All we care about." I said, "Well, in the house, right?"
At this point, like I told you before, these are the ones that you need to talk to, because I'm not the one that's investigating your case.
So let me give you a little bit of backstory of how this all ended up happening. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a call from St. George Police Department because there are siblings of were found down there in a pretty distraught condition. That information came to us. We went to Springville, the address they have in Springville. No one's there. And so then we kind of do some follow-up. We find out that the residence, and then someone said that you had came and picked her up. So based on the conditions that the other kids were found,
it makes sense. You're concerned about them,
right?
Yeah.
And we don't know you.
Right.
We don't know what your involvement is with them. We don't know any of that, and
We know your husband's a creep and a liar.
Not into state custody.
Yeah, I don't know everything that's happening, but we'll do whatever you want to do. I mean,
I just am curious. Is there a reason that you went and picked her up today?
Yeah.
What was the reason you went?
Wait for it.
She's going to come clean up my house.
She's going to come clean?
She said earlier it was a family emergency, remember? She said, why'd you pick up the kids, the girls, from the rec center? Oh, Ruby called me and said that she had a family emergency and she had to go to St. George. But now she's acting like the plan all along was to freaking have her come clean because her friends are coming from Costa Rica. Who's Caitlin Armstrong's on her way to the Bodtcher house.
That's something that regularly happens.
Yeah, she comes and cleans, or she comes and cans. She comes and does weeds and stuff. And I have company coming tonight from.
She weeds. She weeds. That's why they said that garden looked good. She listened to all the duties that these girls had.
Yeah.
What was the reason you got her today?
She's going to come clean up my house.
She's going to come clean? Is that something that regularly happens?
Yeah, she comes and cleans, or she comes and cans. She comes and does weeds and stuff. And I have company coming tonight from
Costa Rica.
That's DCFS.
Oh, that was insane.
She forgot where her company was coming from, and the cop had to remind her. Holy shit!
From
Costa Rica.
That's DCFS.
Oh, that was insane.
Fucking
One
liars.
of my neighbors, that'd be embarrassing. Yeah. So my friend called me and she said, hey, I have a family emergency. I'm going to St. George.
How's it going?
We're both here.
Just for situational awareness, though. She occasionally walks up to the younger one and whispers something in her ear. So if you are going to talk to him separately, because I think she might be coaching her.
So he's letting them know that the girls were whispering to each other and you might want to talk to them separate.
How are they, like, temperament-wise? I haven't talked to them yet. It sounds
The
like
girls,
they've been good.
Girls have been melancholy. They're just sitting on the porch, haven't really said a word to us. They whisper stuff to each other.
Yeah. Older sister was saying that they might be rough. Yeah.
What's up? I was thinking.
There's Greg again! Greg! Greg just went by again!
Somewhere in the house.
Or like Heidi.
I don't know. They didn't tell me.
So it sounds like when they got here, they asked. She's like, she's in the living room now, and then they just kept talking for a little bit. And she's like, well, why aren't you looking? So I don't think we have because
You're obviously friends with them.
And they come to my house all the time. Well, not all the time, but yeah. I mean, they live in Springville.
They come to my house all the time. Well, not all the time. Only when I'm having friends. Greg come from Costa Rica. Yeah, that's it.
I go down there and like I taught them how to make jelly at your house. So.
She says, I go to their house and I taught them how to make jelly. Like, it's so wholesome.
I don't know, but they have mom and dad. Right. That's been like right. They're not
Pam's full of shit.
Like, they're not talking. They never talk. But they weren't at the house.
Like noon.
Okay, so she contacted around noon, and then you went and picked up both
Noon.
of them. Were they both in Springville, or were? She was at Ace, but what Ace was it at?
I don't know. I can give you the address, but I don't remember. It's somewhere like south.
I think she's lying about even, like, why is, she doesn't know where she picked them up from. It's somewhere south? What?
You know Don's full of shit.
Spanish Fork?
Yeah, I mean, no, not Spanish Fork. It's past Spanish Fork.
Santa Quinn?
We went to the Rollies barn right after I picked her up.
Okay, so probably Santa Quinn.
Yeah, that's Santa Quinn.
Okay.
You mean you met Ruby at Rolly's barn? Freaking lying bitch.
Okay. She was at the Ace. And did you call both the girls and say, hey, your mom told me to come get you?
No.
Okay. How did you contact them to know where they were at?
I just went to the pool and said, hey, they have a family emergency. Can I pick up? She said, sure. So I just said, family emergency. Your mom said you could come help me clean today. She said, okay.
Okay. And what about, how did you get in contact to pick her up?
Ruby just told me she'd be at the Ace Hardware.
Oh, okay. So
Ruby told me she'd be at the Ace Hardware. Oh my God. Didn't we have Ace Hardware in the Delphi case as well as a meeting place? Or am I mistaken? Is the Ace Hardware in another case? Please remind me, because I think it was.
Ruby told you were both of them. Okay.
So they've been here all day. We went.
So that's where it ends with her, and that's the end. There's another video that was put out first, but this is the second part that was put out, and I really wanted to focus on the husband because I thought it was so sketchy, you guys. I just don't know. I mean, hopefully these people are being looked into as well, because I picked up all kinds of red flags, and I see y'all did too. So I'm really glad you confirmed my feelings on this. There's something not right. And what's really not right is that their Connections website, this is their business. Connections is their business that Jodi, Ruby, and Pam, even though Pam tried to distance herself, you can't distance from the website, which is up still for everyone to see, which is odd to me, being that 2 of the people on this website are in jail and are probably going to go to prison for a very, very long time. But let's take a look at the Connections website. Oh, I got to show you the very top, the pink button. The pink button says it all. Transform with Jodi. No, thank you. But this is the business team of Connections. Ready? Oh! Who do we have at the top? Pam Bodtcher. Pam Bodtcher looks a lot different these days. She is the president of Connections Foundation. She has a degree in interpersonal communications, a mother of 7, and a grandmother of 14 that, you know, grandpa couldn't handcuff right now, even if he wanted to. She has served for 6 years on the Timpanogos Symphony Board of Directors and 2 years on the Utah Metropolitan Ballet Board of Directors. She looks so graceful. And then right below her is who? But Ruby Franke. Ruby Franke is a certified mental fitness trainer. She is a wife and a mother to 6 wonderful children that she puts in a safe room and doesn't feed. She provides context on Connections social media platforms and podcasts that focus on empowering parents and children to live in truth. Welcome CB. And do not ever click the pink button. Don't ever click that. But they have all these parenting classes, one-on-one training with Jodi. Being a parent is hard. Teaching children all they need to know to succeed in life is a big task. You don't have to take it on alone. Connections parenting class will teach you how to connect meaningfully and parent effectively in 5 short weeks. If you are a parent with a child of any age, toddler through teenage years, Jodi will equip you with the principles to apply to your unique family situation that will bring joy and connection. $218. Why 18? $218. And then they have these videos. Look at, there's Pam. Here's Pam Bodtcher. Here's Pam.
I love taking the parenting class. My daughter was going to take the class and asked me if I would take it with her. And I thought, well, I'm pretty much done parenting. My kids are all raised, and she really encouraged me to take it with her. And I am so grateful that I did, because I learned the principles that she was going to be teaching in her home, so I could reinforce them when I was around my grandchildren. And it's been really a great experience.
Her grandchildren? No. No. Oh my God. This is fucked up. Raising children. Your children need your support and steady awareness to identify their distorted thoughts and false beliefs. Distorted thoughts and false beliefs invite them into a place of blame, comparison, isolation, and disconnect. Identifying distorted thoughts and false beliefs invites them into healing, new awareness, personal responsibility, vulnerability, and connection. Weird. Dealing with drama? Oh, look at that child. Why is that child put in a dollhouse like that? Oh, this is sick. Drama is the emotional, physical manifestation that you have disconnected from reality, truth, and our distorted thoughts and the paths to pain. Look at this child. I'm going to throw up. This is their website, dude. Drama is an unsophisticated and uneducated attempt at connection. It is a tortured attempt to be heard, seen, and validated, which produces additional distorted thoughts and false beliefs and perpetuates disconnection. Whose baby is this? Ugh! At the heart of drama is dishonesty. You deny your real feelings. You go into denial, hiding them from yourself and others and robbing yourself of real connection. Drama is all about control, distraction, and self-neglect. What the hell? So this kid was being drama and they stuffed it in this dollhouse? Oh, for God-ass sakes, man. It's teaching self-care and forgiveness? I'm getting anxiety. Wow. Whew. That's so disturbing, man. What's wrong with these motherfuckers? Who are these kids? All right, let's see who these fucks are.
I found connections when I was looking for help for our son. It was a dark and a difficult time for us. We were
felt lost.
Yeah, it was the principals and the people in connections, Jodi in particular. That
is this like a son and mother? What's going on here? This is a couple? What the fuck is going on?
Really connected with. It's blessed all of our lives.
What's going on?
You know, that was one child out of several others who have benefited from the same principles and the same program.
When it comes in your home and it's organic and authentic and real, it's so powerful.
All these people need to be investigated. Who's this clown? Oh my God.
After going through this training and seeing the results, I was able to notice that I could also bring these same principles to our family. It kind of opened up my eyes to realize that I can't change these things. And the one thing that I have control over at all times is my mind. So it's been really great to have this in our family, and I can't wait to just continue this education. It's everlasting. So.
Wow, this is so twisted. Well, that video's gone because it was terminated, but what? Whew, my child is scared of school. Ask Ruby and Jodi. Oh, it's gone. Why don't they take the whole website down? Access all of our past couples workshops for free. Are those gone too? Yeah, it looks like all these videos are gone. Why have they not? Suicide prevention? Come on. Teaching responsibility and boundaries to your children. How to maintain me and my relationships. I mean, this goes back to 2020. Jesus. This makes me like feel really weird.
Welcome to Connections. I'm Jodi Hildebrant. So glad you're with us.
If you're like me, you've had pain in your life. It could be from a divorce, work conflicts, relationship issues with children, grandchildren, spouse, anxiety, depression.
Why
or
are children
fear
and grandchildren such a problem to them?
that you don't understand, feelings that you're not enough or that you're unlovable. Connections is the solution. You can change. You can experience feelings of being whole, centered, liberated, connected, empowered, and free.
And you're going to be in prison for a long ass time. I can't even believe this stuff is still up. But yeah, so we're going to wrap up the Hildebrant, Ruby Franke, weird stuff. And we're going to watch some more Bodycam. But I wanted to play that because I thought the husband was really sketch. I think there's a lot more going on with these people and their associates. And it's like frustrating, just like the Lori and Chad thing, because Lori and Chad had all of these people that were granted immunity during the trial of Lori, and they're just as bad. They're just as bad. Like, they knew what happened with Lori's children. I firmly believe that. And I feel like this is the same type of thing where, you know, these people are being brushed upon because, you know, because of Ruby, they're included. But is anything really going to happen further than that? This freaking Pam has 14 grandchildren that she said she's adopting this way of parenting or disciplining or whatever the hell it is. These people are all admitting that they do this to their kids. So if Ruby's doing it to her kids, why aren't all these people arrested or being looked into? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. I don't know. But let's move into our next body cam. So let me give you some background on this. This one cracked me the fuck up. It's not funny what she did at all. What she did is not funny. This is a DUI, but this is a reporter. This is WKYC, Ohio. This is their meteorologist, Holly Strano, was arrested for drunk driving. She had a .244 alcohol level. .244. So let's roll this beautiful footage of WKYC in Cincinnati. I'm just kidding. Holly Strano, meteorologist. She crashed pretty bad. Check it out. And there's no audio for the first 30 seconds.
Okay, I'll let my partner know.
Ma'am, come on, out of the car.
What is she doing?
Your phone's on the ground. Ma'am, come out of the car. Come out of the car, ma'am.
Just to confirm, sir, you said you're an officer?
Yes.
Okay.
Come out of the car, ma'am.
All right, my partner has returned. We're going to go ahead and disconnect. We're here. We need us right now.
A firm. We got airbag deployment, and she's extremely intox.
Copy.
Come on, are you all right?
I am.
Okay, come on. We're gonna go up the top of this hill. Okay, we're gonna get away from this car.
We are. Do you have my phone?
I'll grab your phone, ma'am. Come on, come on, up here.
Wait, can I have that for my phone?
Ma'am, we'll worry about your phone in a second.
No, that's a huge thing. It's my kids.
Come on.
Dumbass.
Go ahead.
Please. Sir.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Out this way. Come on. Up the hill.
No, I'm fine.
Up the hill.
Sir.
Nope,
can I-
don't.
No,
You're
I'm
right.
not gonna
Come on. Come on.
I have kids and
Yeah. Are there kids in the car?
no. They're worried about me.
Yeah, the airbag went off. She's got a bloody nose or something.
Come on. Come on.
Sir, please.
Come on.
She's got heels on and shit. Oh, it gets better, trust me.
That's car 5. Have a seat.
Guys.
Sit down. Sit down.
Was there anything you want me to do?
Call him dead 5.
Come on.
She's hammered.
Oh, you're down there. Yeah, I'm on.
This is like my worst nightmare. You guys, this is my worst nightmare.
Okay. You alright?
Yes, I am okay.
You know what happened?
Yes.
What happened?
What happened was I was an idiot.
Well, you hit that pole really hard.
Yes.
I can't even believe they did field sobriety. Do they have to? That's what I was wondering. Do they have to do field sobriety? Probably, right? That's the people's yard. Her boots! I can't.
Well, this menu is going to check you out, man. Are you parked over here for traffic so I can get out of here?
I feel like the biggest.
Just stay over here for me.
She's lucky she didn't kill anyone else. She's lucky that pole wasn't another person.
How do you feel?
I feel fine, but I feel like
Your face has got some blood on it. So how does your face feel? Any head, neck, or back pain?
Yeah.
Would you consider this pursuit or more of a fail to yield, kind of like to emergency lights, based on the intoxication?
I would say I was trying to catch up when I was getting up.
William said he would say he was just trying to catch up. It was based on her speed. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, she's going to either get arrested or warrant on complaint if she goes to the hospital.
She crashed into power lines.
How close were you when you pulled around on her?
So, what's that? The garbage plant? Whatever that plant is, where I turned around.
I don't know where she was. Flo. I don't know if people actually lost power because of her either. There's no sound at this part. Here we go.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him or her present while you're being questioned. You can afford to hire a lawyer when be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights? You wish to talk to me? Okay. What's going on, man? You want to talk to me? What's going on?
Yeah. So, I mean, truth be told, I screwed up.
How'd you screw up, man?
I tell you, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
Where are you coming from tonight?
I was coming from a family party.
A family party.
Did you have something to drink there today?
I did.
How much did you have to drink?
I had, and I'm going to be honest with you.
Thank you. I appreciate
I'm a lightweight.
You too.
I had a glass of wine.
One glass of wine?
She said she had one glass of wine. I'm a lightweight.
Like how big is a glass? Like big or small?
No,
like champagne type glass or like big wine glass?
No, like a goblet.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Hey, Tracy.
I appreciate you, man. All right, ma'am.
So, and then
I'm not going to lie.
was coming home.
Where do you live?
I live in Highland Heights.
Highland Heights?
Yeah.
All right, ma'am. So this is going to happen. I'm going to take you back to the police department. You are under arrest for operating a vehicle while impaired. Okay. You will be released tonight. So I'll give you a chance to make a phone call, have someone come pick you up.
Wait, say this again.
I say you're under arrest right now for operating a vehicle while impaired. Okay. You won't be staying with us tonight. You'll be released. So I'll give you the opportunity to call somebody to pick you up. But right now you're going to come with me for a couple hours, okay?
Is there anything I can do, like, to not have this happen?
Sorry, ma'am. There's nothing really you can do at this point. You just shouldn't have been drinking, okay? And driving. You caused a significant accident. I'm really surprised you're not as injured as what I saw. Okay?
Yeah, it was bad.
So I'm going to close this door, and we're going to head up to the police department, and then we'll talk a little further there, okay?
What is that? Is that her papers?
Is this all you right here? These papers?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hand that to me?
I'm on the news.
Well, ma'am, that's irrelevant to us, okay?
I know.
I'm on the news.
I understand that, but at the end of the day, if you head on somebody and injure them, then that story's on the news. So that's irrelevant to us, okay? Let's get her property out of there. We'll put those papers in your property.
What's the papers all about?
I have your phone and your purse and stuff, okay? Alright. I'm going to tighten the seatbelt up. We're not going to put handcuffs on you or anything like that, okay? You're not pregnant or anything? You pregnant or anything, ma'am? Recently given birth? Okay. No handcuffs right now, okay? We're not going to handcuff you.
Now this is
Alright, ma'am, we're going to go in this garage right here, okay? We're going to do some field sobriety tests, and then we're going to go downstairs, and I'll give you your phone so you can call some people, okay? This is Officer Zerby. After we're done with our field sobriety, she's going to do a quick search.
She looks so young, that officer.
Come in here, okay?
Ready for the field sobriety, guys?
I'll follow you.
I'll follow you, man.
I don't know where I'm going.
Just straight.
He says, go. Watch that again. He says, go inside. She says, I'll follow you. She reminds me of the girl that actress that used to be on Superman back in the day. What's her name? Terry something.
This way.
I'll follow you.
I'm gonna follow you, man.
I don't know where I'm going.
Just straight.
I'll follow you. She said.
That's so stupid.
You're good.
It's like horrible.
You're fine.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. She's a champ. She does
Turn around
this
and
in her
face me.
heels.
Alrighty. Put your feet together.
Fucking hammered too.
Like this.
She's a reporter
You wanna
in
take your heels off?
Cleveland. Terry Hatcher, that's
Put
it.
your hands down by your side, and do not move from this position. Do you understand? All right.
Oh, she's
Do you wear
funny.
contacts or glasses?
I do. I have contacts.
You have contacts in right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. Besides the accident, did you hit your head during the accident?
No.
Head hurts or anything?
No.
Any prior head injury?
Hmm.
No? Okay. Any medications
She's ready. Look
that
at
you
her
take
hands at her
that
sides.
deal with your head or your eyes?
She's like, come on,
No.
let's do this.
See this light?
I do.
What color is it?
Red.
I want you to follow this light with your eyes and eyes only without moving your head. Does that make
Eyes
sense?
only. Wait for it.
Okay. Don't move your head, ma'am. So pretend, look at me. Pretend there's a string attached from my nose to your nose, okay?
Oh, yeah, she's
So
a
you're gonna make
meteorologist, sorry.
You don't want to break that string. You
Okay.
gotta keep it straight. So that means you can't move your head.
Okay.
Okay.
WKYC's Holly Strano, the weather girl.
You're fine. You're fine.
She's still got airbag dust all over her shirt as well. She's a freaking mess.
Nope. Nope. Don't fall forward, man. Keep falling. There you go. Alright. Go ahead, blink. Tell me when you're ready. We're going to do a longer version of that test. Okay?
Her eyes.
Alright. Feet back together.
She's
Like this. Like me. Alright. You ready?
I'm sad. I'm so
You're
sad.
fine. Also, you might if you hold her shoulders so she can stand straight.
I mean, where
She's
do you
gonna
give
hold
up?
You up, okay?
No, it's fine.
Where do you give up and
Keep
say she
falling
can't
forward
do
and
it?
leaning forward, okay? So all you gotta do is not focus on your balance here. Just focus on this, okay? Don't move your head. Follow your eyes only. Without moving your head, okay? Don't move your head, okay?
I know the angle. That's what makes it so funny. It's not funny what she did. Drunk drivers are fucking morons, but
Keep looking at it.
she ain't feeling shit right now. She did the next morning, I'm sure. He has to tell her she has a string. Look at, there's our mascot. Karchi, look, our mascot. Diana,
Don't move your head, okay? Try it again.
our mascot, made an appearance in this video. Right, can you turn the lights down? I don't even know why they do all this with her, but it's kind of ridiculous, but I guess maybe they have to.
Don't move your head, okay, ma'am?
He tells her, imagine a string on my nose to your nose. Our mascot gets a better appearance in a few minutes, Karchi.
Keep your head straight, okay?
Cheryl, she looks like she's getting ready to start a cheer the way she's standing. About face. She's like, look, Mommy, there's an airplane up in the sky.
Alrighty. We're going to do some balancing, okay? Some walking, okay? Are you fine with that?
God.
Join our Discord. We have fun like this all the time, don't we, guys?
I mean, I would love to be in cozy socks, but sure.
You can take your shoes off if you want. I was a little dirty, but...
Oh my God. We gotta laugh.
Like, oh,
she's a hoot. So he's like, you want to take your shoes off because you've got these fucking heels on. And she's like, no, I'm good. I got this.
Cozy socks, but sure.
I'd love some fuzzy
You can take your shoes off if you want. I was a little dirty, but I know I don't want you to be like, oh, it's my heels that are messing.
My kids.
I got you. But we're gonna go through this first, okay? Do you want to do it in your heels, or do you want to take them off?
Let's just try.
Let's try it.
All right, ma'am. I'm gonna put you in a starting position. When I put you in that position, you're gonna stand there and do not move from that position. I'm gonna demonstrate the test, and then you're gonna do the test. But you gotta stay in the starting position, okay? Does that make sense?
Look at the cop behind her. She's like, fuck, I might have to
so
catch
what I want
this
you to
lady.
do is pretend there's an imaginary line going from you to that number 15. Imaginary line straight. Straight line that goes
Where's
from
15?
the number 15 on the front of my car. Okay? Imagine there's a straight line from you to the number 15, okay? I want you to pick your left foot, put it on that imaginary line. Okay? Can you do that for me? Left foot on the imaginary line.
Wait for it.
Right foot in front of your left foot, heel to toe.
Watch her stance.
No walking yet. I'll tell you when to start walking, okay?
Watch.
You're going to stand just like this. Left foot on the line, right foot in front of your left foot, heel to toe, like this.
Watch her
Can you do that
stance.
for me?
Left
foot on the line, right foot in front of your left foot, heel to toe like this. You see how mines are? I want you to be just like this. Man, I'm gonna have you take your shoes off because we're gonna do that, okay?
I can't even. He's like, ma'am, I gotta have you take these fucking boots off. It's so damn funny. This part is the best. Oh my God.
Foot in front of your left foot, heel to toe like this. You see how mines are? I want you to be just like this. Man, I'm gonna have you take your shoes off because we're gonna do that.
Wait
okay?
for it. Wait for it. Look at her. She's like, oh man, shit. Casey.
All right, let's try it again.
She can't.
So.
All right, come back here where you can see your imaginary line from you to number 15. Take your left foot on the line, right foot in front of your left foot, heel to toe, just like this.
She's trying so hard.
See how I am?
I do.
Okay. Put your hands down by your side. And do not move from this position until I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
I just no.
You don't understand?
So I'm gonna walk like this.
You're gonna stand like that and stay like that. I'm gonna demonstrate something and then you'll walk. Okay? Just stay like that. Okay? When I tell you to do so, which is not yet. While on this imaginary line, put your hands down by your side. You're gonna look at your feet. You're gonna take a series of 9 heel to toe steps.
Okay.
So it looks something like this. 1, 2,
I can't stand it.
3. I know I did 3, but you're gonna do 9. When you get to your 9th step, you're gonna take small steps around your lead foot, like this. Not quick turns, just small steps around your lead foot when you get to your 9th step, and take 9 more heel to toe steps back, like this. 1, 2, 3. I know I did 3, but you're gonna do 9. So key points to this test: just try to maintain a straight line.
So I'm going that way.
That way and back. Okay. Maintain a straight line. Heel to toe steps. Look at your feet. Keep your hands down by your side, and count out loud every step you take.
Okay.
It's going to be 9 forward, small steps around your 9th step, 9 back. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Is there any reason why you can't perform this test? Is there anything wrong with your feet?
Her face is like,
I hope not.
there's no reason.
Nothing wrong with your legs or anything? Okay.
No, just anxiety.
Okay. You may begin whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Horrible.
7, 8.
There's the 15 on the front of his car.
Ready? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then back.
Is that demonstrated?
The funny thing is she thinks she's doing good. She's taking baby steps. She's really trying to. He's like, all right, you done?
23 steps, correct? All right, ma'am.
Less stressful because you're really stressful.
I know. It's a stressful thing. We're almost done here, okay? Do one more. Can you hit my phone off? Ringtone. Really nice. Love Chance the Rapper. Alright, ma'am, you want you to put your feet together again like this? Hands down by your side. And do not move from this position. Do you understand? Alrighty, ma'am. When I tell you to do so, which is not yet, you're going to choose a leg. It doesn't matter which leg you choose. I'm going to choose my left. Okay? While keeping your hands down by your side, you're going to raise that leg up 6 inches off the ground. Toe pointed forward like this. You don't want your knee bent, not back. Locked out straight. Toe pointed forward.
She's so confused.
While looking at your toe, you're going to count out loud by 1000s. Looks something like this. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, and so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. Okay? Key notes on this test: if you put your foot down, pick your foot back up, and continue off where you left off.
Get a leg up.
Do you understand that test?
Kind of.
I'll reiterate it again, okay? So, you're going to choose a leg. Doesn't matter which leg you choose. Hands down by your side. You're going to raise that leg up 6 inches off the ground, 6 inches. Toe pointed forward. Leg out straight. You're going to look at your toe and count out by 1000s. It looks something like this. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, and so on and so forth until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
And if you put your foot down at any point during the test, just pick it up and continue off where you left off, okay? We will tell you when to stop.
Okay.
You're going to go when this officer tells you to do so, okay?
All right.
He's like, all right, let's do it.
So, I can begin?
Yeah.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
That's the fucking bomb right there. Wait for it. Let's watch that part again. So funny.
So, I can begin?
Look at her boots.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Ooh. This is nerve-wracking.
You're fine.
Whoop. Holy fuck, that's funny.
1001, 1002. You're good.
I can't. She's like, you don't have to do it anymore. Just stop. Holy shit. Look at her with her arms.
I can
No,
you guys are making me nervous.
You don't have to do any more than test. You're good.
You're fine. We're done, man.
We're done.
You're done.
That's it.
We're done, man. Okay? Just stand right here. Just put your shoes back on if you can.
So there was no additional footage after this, but I will read you what the outcome was. So she was evaluated by medics, cleared, and then taken to the CFPD for field sobriety testing. Officers determined that she failed and was formally charged. Holly Strano was charged with OVI, BAC, high-level breath, and driving in marked lanes. She pleaded guilty. According to Cleveland.com, her sentence is the following: a 6-day driver intervention program, 1-year license suspension, except for work and necessities, and a $375 fine. Her blood alcohol content and marked lane charges were dismissed. She got off really easy, guys. Really easy. So maybe she doesn't have any priors or any kind of problem. Maybe she really did just get hammered at a party over Thanksgiving. Nutso, though. Nutso. This is another one that you guys shared with me. And this is when you're so drunk, you start insulting yourself.
The driver was soon identified as a 41-year-old female named Dina.
Registration? Do you have any form of identification? Nothing? You speak? Then go ahead and speak to me, okay?
Do you speak?
Do you have any type of identification on you? Do you have a purse? Do you have a registration? Anything over there that's yours? No? Nothing. All right. What is your first name? What's your first name? What? Dana. Is this car registered to you? Is this your car? What are you under
She's
the influence
shit-faced.
of? Alcohol or drugs? Something. You could have killed somebody a moment ago. Okay? It was horrible. You hadn't turned the car off.
She's
for me.
laughing.
Well, I kind of don't trust you at this point, okay?
It was discovered her driver's license was suspended on several occasions, and the vehicle was not registered.
I got one of my guys coming. Okay.
Florida, of course.
Nothing on it. It's got your name on it. No. Okay, well, the tag doesn't come back
Stuart,
to the car,
Florida.
So the car come back to?
This is Stuart, Florida. This is where, if you watched the video last night, Ramon Calderon Durst, his mother lives in Stuart, Florida.
Cool.
Thank you, Flo.
You're not helping me out
Dynamite.
any, so I
Welcome.
Can't do much for you. I don't know how to turn it off. Yeah, where are your keys at? Who knows?
Seems like she's on something other than alcohol.
We pulled over Joan Jefferson, then she jumped the curb and drove over.
Well, I heard the sirens and I started trying to kick out of it.
Preventative, was that you up there?
No, I was in town.
Preventive from crashing, whoever's on.
All right, we're going to skip forward to this.
Hello. How you doing today? I'm Deputy Dave with the Sheriff's Office. The deputy stopped you back there, or the sergeant stopped you back there because you were swerving all over the road, he said. I guess a bunch of people were calling you in saying you were hitting the curb and... What's going on? You feeling okay?
No.
What's wrong? Do you have any medical issues? You gonna be able to tell me, can you talk? What's going on with you today? Been drinking this morning, huh?
It's the morning.
No. You're not gonna. No. You're not gonna.
I'm just trying to talk to you and you're not talking to me.
No. No.
I can't hear you.
No.
No what?
No. No.
Do you have any medical issues?
What you're doing is.
I'm not blaming you for anything. Can you zip your shirt up for me and then step out of the car?
Oh yeah. I'm a whore.
Her shirt's unzipped?
Appreciate it.
Oh, God. Yeah, I appreciate it too, lady.
What's your first name?
Oh, Lord.
Well, I'm not going to call you that.
She said whore?
Walk up into the park.
Did she say whore? What's your first name? He's like, I'm not going to call you that.
What's your first name?
Whore.
Well, I'm not going to call you that. I'm just going to walk up into the parking lot for me. You can walk over there kind of where that handicap sign is.
No, I'm a whore.
Okay. Well, I'm not calling you that.
Oh, well.
All right. Where are you going? Can you sit still? All right, talk to me for a minute. Do you have any medical issues at all?
Yeah.
Diabetic, epileptic? You have seizures?
I have a ton.
You have a ton? What kind of medical issues
You know
do you
what?
have?
I'm not doing this. You're not gonna sit here and I'm not doing this.
You're not doing what?
I'm not
You're not going to have a conversation with me?
No, I'm not gonna sit here and let you.
Okay, just based on my initial observations and you're not being willing to talk to me.
Nah, based on your observations.
Right?
I'm a
or you don't care.
Well, that's not what I said.
That's exactly.
And that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to find out if you're too intoxicated to drive a motor vehicle.
No, I never asked him to do that.
To do what?
To
understand.
To alter my. I can't.
All right, can you tell me what kind of medical issues you have?
Whoa.
Okay. Do you want to take your shoes off?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Right. Ask you to do some standardized field sobriety tests.
Nope.
Are you going to do that for me?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Yeah, she's on drugs or something too.
Here, let me have your wrists here. Go ahead and pull them together for me. Put your palms together. Hang just like that for me for a minute, okay? I'm placing you under arrest for DUI. You're not.
Good for you.
Oh shit! I didn't see this part yet.
All right, Dina, what are you doing? Just leave it. We'll get it out in a little bit.
Good for you. Go ahead and read that. I'm a piece of shit.
Nobody said that about you.
Bullshit, dude. Yourself. I'm not gonna stay here.
Okay. Dina, on the side of the road back there, you wouldn't, you refuse to do any field sobriety tests. Are you willing to do those now?
What's up with her hair?
That is absolutely untrue as to what happened.
Okay. Tell me your version of what happened then.
You guys.
What does that say for
tried
me,
to
Mark Klein?
You guys wanted to make me. Yeah, you're right. I can't.
So when I came into contact with you, I was called there to do a DUI investigation because the person that pulled you over thought you might be intoxicated.
No, that's not what happened at all.
Look at her picture on the
Do you
screen.
want to tell me what you think happened?
No, you were contacted to.
Dean, are you willing? I'm asking you now. Are you willing to complete some field sobriety tests?
No.
I got camera here, so you're covered.
You refuse to. This has nothing to do with why I was pulled over. Why was I pulled over, sir?
You were asking me why you were pulled over?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. The sergeant was behind your vehicle, and you were swerving all over the place, and you almost hit some officers that were on another crash scene. And then you pulled over.
Oh my God.
And then swerved back into traffic. And then when you pulled over, you pulled up onto some rocks and hit a rock.
So you have that documentation, yes?
She never does the tests.
That's documented, yes.
You have that.
And then the sergeant made contact with you at your driver's window, made observations, smelled alcohol and that kind of thing, and then called me to come do an investigation. And when I got there, you didn't want to talk to me, and you were cursing at me.
And why did I not want to talk to you, sir?
I don't know.
What did you say to me?
I asked you general questions. I asked you what
Why
your name
did I
was.
not want to say to you, sir?
All right. So
I'm asking you a question.
What I'm going to ask now is I'm going to ask you if you'd like to.
I'm going to ask you.
What? She's making the rules?
A question.
Sure.
I'm legally allowed to ask you.
Okay.
What did you ask me?
It's on video. I can go back and review it. I asked you to step out of the car.
What did you ask me?
I asked you to step out of the car, Tina. That's what I asked you.
Sir.
Yes.
Again.
I asked you to step out of the car.
What did you ask me?
What are you alluding to? I'm telling you. I'm answering your question, and I've answered it about 4 times in a row now.
No, you've asked me about 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you want to conduct field sobriety exercises in here, or no? It's a yes or no. Are you willing to perform standardized field sobriety tests? Yes or no? Is that a no? Okay, so I'll note that as a no. I'm now offering you an approved test of your breath for the purpose of determining the alcohol content. Are you willing to take the test?
Okay, so.
Are you willing to take the breath test?
Why is she squatting?
To acknowledge the sobriety test from my.
I'm going to read you implied consent, okay?
Look, I'm done.
Have a
Oh,
seat,
she's
Dan.
on a
I'm not
seat.
playing with you. Sit down. If you refuse to take this test I've requested, your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of 1 year for a first refusal.
Guess what? It was already done.
Okay. So essentially, if this is a subsequent refusal, it's going to be suspended for 18 months.
Yeah.
She don't care.
It says official.
Driving privilege has ever previously been suspended, which it has, or you were previously fined.
And why? Why?
Let me finish, okay?
No.
Any criminal proceeding. Do you understand what I just read?
Why?
You're going to get an additional misdemeanor charge if you don't.
Answer. What did you say?
That's the legislative law. That's the textbook law. That's law. It has nothing to do with me.
Good.
I'm a fact reporter. I'm trying to read you your rights.
Good.
Okay? So are you willing to take the breath test?
Good.
It's a yes or no.
Why don't you just answer what I just asked you?
You're asking me why you have to do this?
No. I'm asking
She's on a stool.
why the fuck I'm being held liable for this shit.
Because you were the one driving the car intoxicated.
Motherfucker. That I was.
She just dropped the slide.
You don't get it? Wait, you don't get what you guys fucking. No. Do you understand how vile and bullshit this entire 10 minutes? Do you get it?
No.
Really? You don't get it?
So do you want to provide a breath sample? With your rights in mind, I read you implied consent. You want to provide a breath sample?
My mother.
Mm-hmm.
My mother.
Yep.
My mother.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
I'm listening to what you're saying. Your
You
mother.
listen?
Uh-huh.
She works for the courts of fucking
Okay.
California.
I don't care.
Good. Guess what?
Yeah, I don't care
She
if your
listened
mom
for
wants
the court for
Okay.
fucking. Guess what?
That's good for her.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. She worked for the cop.
That's not what I'm here for, though.
Yeah. You're not.
No.
Yes. No. Of course
No.
not.
Story time is over now.
Yeah. Story does.
So what I need to know is if you're willing to take the breath test.
No.
Have a seat.
No.
Okay. So I read you implied consent. You still don't want to take the test. You understand
I
your
don't say anything you say.
Okay.
Blah blah blah. It's all.
Okay. Time of refusal is
Blah blah
11:29.
blah. Another say human being has no.
All right, Dana, go ahead and stand up. Come with me.
This jurisdiction has no.
Yep.
He is
Go ahead and come out here with me.
no jurisdiction. He is.
Put your shoes on and let's go. Do you want me to go get a pile of people to come in here to do it against your will, or do you want to do it on your own? Okay, I'll grab them. No problem. That's going to be comfortable for you. Yo! She don't want to move if somebody wants to help me grab her.
Oh shit. She's like, oh shit.
No, he's a liar. No, he's a liar.
I'm coming. They're on the wrong feet.
No, he's a liar. He's a liar.
Ma'am?
He's a liar.
Ma'am, here, we got to go to cell, hold in cell 174, please.
Go into the clinker, the big house.
Can you walk that way, please? Thank you.
Basically, ma'am.
No. We need. I'm going to ask you to walk that way, please. Thank you. Keep walking, man.
Oh, Mark. That's so wrong. Here's the conclusion.
Dino was charged with misdemeanor counts of driving under the influence, second offense, refusal to submit to testing, failure to register motor vehicle, and driving with a suspended license, second offense. At the time of this incident, she was also out on a $200,000 bond for theft and fraud charges.
Oh, shit.
Ultimately, her cash or surety bond for this incident was set at $150,000.
What an idiot. What an idiot. She was like, hey. She was like, she moved so fast. She moved so fast when he's like, all right, come on, guys. She won't move. She's like, he's a liar. He's lying. Yeah, craziness. All right, so that is our body cam. I just have a going out video. We've been going a few hours now, and I appreciate you guys. But I've got some other stuff to work on for you. So let's watch our final video. This is a yay for me. One of my favorite Christmas movies is Home Alone, and Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin got a star on the Hollywood thing or whatever. But I wanted to show you guys this video because it's my favorite movie.
Welcome Macaulay Culkin to the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yay, Macaulay!
Macaulay, congratulations. You so deserve your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And thank you for including me, your fake mom who left you home alone not once but twice, to share in this happy occasion. I'm so proud of you.
He's so cute. I just love him. He's funny.
There's a very rare unspoken language that happens between child actors who make it out alive. Now, granted, you were Shirley Temple and I was Paul Giamatti, but the refrain remains the same.
I'd like to thank Brenda. You are absolutely everything. You're my champion.
He's so sweet.
You're the only person happier for me today than I am. You're not only the best woman I've ever known, you're the best person I've ever known.
Look at his son. He has like the most beautiful family. I love it. Adorable.
You've given me just all my purpose. You've given me family. You know, and after the birth of our 2 boys, you become one of my 3 favorite people. You're somewhere in there. But I love you. I love you so much. So yeah, to wrap things up, and in the spirit of the holiday season, I just want to say, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
He went through a lot. That kid went through a lot.
A major development that could impact.
Horrible father. So it's really nice to see him. Oops. It's really nice to see him with a really beautiful family like he has. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Yes, he's doing really good. He's doing really good. And these are his 2 babies. These are his 2 babies. Yeah, beautiful family. So congratulations to Macaulay. And, you know, being that he had a rough couple years, that's really not surprising, being a child actor. I'm just amazed that he came out the way he did and has a nice little family. So Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. I wanted to share that. And his brother does peruse our chat room every now and then. And he's my favorite Culkin. So I just had to say that. Shane's my favorite Culkin. I love Macaulay and I love Home Alone, but Shane's my favorite Culkin. And I miss Shane. So Shane, if you're listening on replay, we miss you and we love you. And congratulations to your brother. All right, let's dance it out. It's time for our credits and our outro. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the member gifters. You guys are awesome. And CEO, you're awesome too. See you guys soon. See you in Discord. Wait. I had to come back. It's your birthday, Christine? We have a birthday member in the house. Wait. Come back. Come back in. We have to celebrate birthdays because they are so important. And Christine, this one's for you, baby cakes. I came back just for you.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday.
Happy 45th, honey. And now we're going to dance it out. See you guys soon. Be sure to check out my other videos and playlists for more true crime content. And if that's not enough, you can join our Patreon. Don't have a tinfoil hat? It's okay. We'll make you one. It's that easy. See you guys in the next video.
See you later. Bye.
I don't give a damn. I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough. About you and your problems. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Give it the fallout. Give it the fallout. Give it the fallout.
McNutt.
Great town, dude.
One Jennifer or
You wanna be with me. You wanna feel something real, but I'm feeling differently. You're making plans to get to France, but don't wanna face the fact that I ain't got time.
I don't want to see you again for the rest of my whole life. And I don't want to see anybody else either.
Sleeping all day, dreaming about Cadillacs. Buy new shoes.
One Jennifer or two Jennifers.
Thanks so much, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Diarrhea of the mouth.